Well, good morning, wonderful people. Another glorious day. Just pulled up to work. That means that it is another Monday, and sadly, the weekend is over. Had an amazing weekend, guys. Really, really great weekend. I wish it would have been a little bit longer. I actually had a dream last night that I had was going to be working like a half day today. I had set my alarm for like 1 o'clock because that's what time I needed to be at work. And I had like slept through the alarm or it didn't go off or something, and I like woke up and I saw that it was 4 o'clock, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so late. I'm gonna get a no call no show. And I'm like, that's sad. Like, that's so sad when I'm having dreams about like missing work or not wanting to go into work, and like that tells you that that's like deeply on my mind. I really wish I had another day. I really do. But yeah, the weekend was great though. So Friday was a pretty chill night. I really didn't do much of anything. I went to bed early again. I didn't even talk to my sister, which is usually like my sister night, but I've just been so drained throughout the whole week that I really needed just some extra rest. So took it real easy. Saturday we planned on going to the dinner theater show. So it was something that was happening later in the day, and I honestly, because I was just wanting to relax at home, I was like kind of like, oh, I don't really feel like doing this, but I already bought the tickets, so we have to go and it's later in the night. And I'm at the point now where like I don't really enjoy staying up too late unless I'm like at home and I'm comfy and I'm in my pajamas and bundled up and stuff. But yeah, we did go do that. Before we went to the show, we did stop at my grandparents' house, drop them off some groceries and stuff, and said hi to them for a little bit. And my grandpa was so sweet. He knew that I've been wanting a sound bar for my TV, and he had one. He was like, yeah, he's like, your cousin gave it to me, and he's like, and I decided I don't like it. And yeah, he's like, I asked her if it was cool if I gave it to you, and she said she was cool with it. So we haven't used it yet or tried to hook it up, but yeah, I'm really excited to test that thing out and see what it does, because yeah, it'll be nice to have a little bit more sound quality with the shows that we watch. But yeah, we went to the dinner theater show. It was called Hit Me With Your Best Shot, and it was an 80s themed type production. It was so good. I will have to say that out of all the shows that I've seen there, that has definitely been my favorite one. The actors did a phenomenal job. Really couldn't get too terribly much footage because they do ask that you not record, not have your phones out, and in fact they ask you to turn your phone off. So I did. I shut my phone totally off and tried to get like a little bit of a shot like towards the very end. And my friend Kristen, I thought I was the alarm queen, but she's actually the alarm queen, so I will go ahead and give her that title there. And she had forgotten she had set an alarm for when she was supposed to be leaving, because we didn't realize how late the show was actually running. The dinner started at 6, and then we didn't realize that the show didn't actually start until like 8 o'clock or something. So yeah, it was a late show. And her alarm went off, and I was just like, oh my gosh, like I was embarrassed for her, because it's like the guy literally said before the show started, he's like, please turn off your phones. He's like, you will think that you are not the one whose phone will go off, and you will be the one. And I'm like, dang it. Like, so everyone's like looking at us, and then she couldn't find her phone because she had it like buried in her purse, and she had to dig through that, and so it's just going for a while, and I'm like, oh my god. So yeah, we were those people apparently. And but yeah, show was phenomenal. They had a bunch of really great 80s classics that they would sing and dance to, and it was like a comedy type show. It was really funny. Highly recommend it. Actors were phenomenal. So yeah. Mo, he went with me and he had a great time. I was really concerned about it because at first he didn't really want to go anyway. He's like, oh, that sounds kind of like a girly thing. And I was like, listen, it's gonna be late. I was like, I really don't want to be away from you for that long, like on the weekend. I don't really get to see you that often anyway, in my opinion. And, and I don't want to be driving home that late by myself anyway. And so he did go a little bit begrudgingly, but he was willing to go. And he was laughing and smiling, and yeah, he ended up having a great time. And he was like, yeah, he's like, I enjoyed that a lot more than I thought I would. So that was a win. That was a big win. Sunday, yeah, we just stayed at home. Yeah, we chilled at home. I was in the, Betty homemaker mode, so I made like a really wonderful breakfast. I did film that. I was like, you know what? I was like, I'm gonna try something new and just kind of show you guys what I'm doing. I am not the best. I don't have a lot of skill with a knife or like with cutting things. Like I don't really know how, like, all the proper techniques, but I can get the job done. So I did make a great breakfast. I have to brag a little bit. There's not a lot of things that I make really great, but like those 2 meals that I made on Sunday were phenomenal. So I made a fantastic breakfast. So fried eggs, bacon, cucumber avocado salad. Mo did the garlic rice. And then for dinner, I made ribs, mashed potatoes, and corn on the cob. And yeah, I have to say, both meals were phenomenal. I can confidently say that they were fantastic. So I would gladly serve that to anybody and feel confident in the fact that you would really enjoy it. So yeah, that was nice. But yeah, we just chilled. We watched TV, snuggled. I ended up taking like a nap too, like around like 1 o'clock. And I generally don't really like to nap like on my days off because I feel like I don't have a lot of time, like a free time away from work. And I try to like just, you know, enjoy most of the day that I can, but like I was really tired, and I'm really glad that I got that nap because I woke up, I felt good, and I was actually able to sleep really well towards the end of the night, because that's another concern too, right, is like napping in the afternoon and not being able to sleep at nighttime when I really need to because I have to get up for work. So, but yeah, it was fine, and I got some things to try to do today. Didn't have a whole lot going on in the past 2 weeks, and I do have like a couple small things to work on this week already, and hopefully something pans out because this is it. This is the end of July. So yeah, but thank you so much for listening. Like, share, and subscribe. I always appreciate when you do. Hope you have a phenomenal week, and we'll talk again real soon, okay? Bye-bye.